Kilo India 5 Delta Whiskey Kilo, is that correct?
Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo.
Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Thanks, Dave.
Roger, roger.
I think I'm good now, Dave.
Yeah, you're plenty loud over here.
Roger that.
Hey, Top, can you repeat the November 3 call sign, please?
That's Dave and Euless, November 3, Delta Mike Echo. All right, 6 minutes till the net starts. I'm going to make a couple more calls. Let's see if I can get Andrew. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Fox Victor. Any copy? KI5 LET. How about Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha? Any copy? KI5 LET. Wow, 3-0 Dodgers, top of the third. All right, how about, let's see, KG5 SQJ, Bob, any copy? KI5 LET. Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Tango Victor, QSL. Anybody else have a better copy on the Kilo Echo 5 station?
Yaesu here into Peaster this evening. Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey. Excellent signal. Good evening to you, Mike. And we just wouldn't know what to do if we were doing any better. I will hang there with this area just a little bit, Mike. We're going to start the net, and then we'll get you officially logged in, and we'll get her done one way or the other.
N5 FTD, this is AJ0PA. What was that last call sign you had?
It was Michael over there in Haskell, Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey.
All right, Chris, I'm going to go ahead and erase all the pre-net check-ins here. And one little trick with NetLogger, if you put a call sign in and you need to edit it, if it's already been entered, if you make the edit and make the changes and hit enter, it won't update. You have to use the tab key. It's some weird thing with NetLogger. So N3DME, if you change a letter in there and need to update it, you can do this, line 17, change any letter in there to make a change and hit the tab key and it'll update it. But if you hit the enter key, it won't update it. It'll still show Harry, but it should show the EULA station.
Yeah, Top, I know. I accidentally hit the return button on that one. AJ0PA.
Okay, no problem. That it threw me for a long time, and I still messed that up. All right, one last time, net control, November 5, Fox Papa Delta. He's going to call Parker County first, then go out west, Jack, Young, Haskell, Throckmorton, Palo Pinto. Switch to Mike out in Eastland County. Mike will get the south and west counties. It'll come back to Wayne. He's going to go south to Hood, Somerville, pass it off to Wiley down in Bosque County. And then back to Trey in Tarrant County. Trey will do southeast to Gary and Waxahachie, back up north to me, and then back to Wayne for everything else. So that's the issue. I'm going to go ahead and clear out the pre-net check-ins and close it down for now. Good luck, everybody.
All right, let's see. The clock on the wall says it's time to get started. I got to figure out how to do this because it's been a while. But here we are going through OJT again. This is November 5, Foxtrot Papa Delta. This is Wayne up here in Peaster, Texas, and we're going to be your net control station for this evening for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Well, if there's any confusion about where we're going and who we're going to be calling on first and so on and so forth, it's basically the same thing every time that I do net control here. Maybe a tad bit different, but for the most part it's going to go up. We're going to start in the home county. We're going to head north and go counterclockwise. That's all you got to know, north and counterclockwise. It's going to be in that rotational order. Of course, we've got Mike out there in Eastland County. He's going to take care of all those folks that he normally picks up out there. And then we're going to do Hood and Somerville, and then pass it off to our friend down there, Wiley. Wiley's going to turn it over to, let's see, Mr. Trey, and Trey's going to turn it over to, let's see, who is that guy? Gary, K5WXY, and then back up north to Tops. So see, it's a counterclockwise just like always. So set tight and we're going to get started. Okay, so let's see if I can go down the list here, keep myself on track. We have NetLogger running. Thank you. Let's see, who's running NetLogger tonight? I'm looking up here. It's AJ0PA. I know that guy. Well, appreciate you doing that logging this evening. I think that's Chris over there in Springtown. That's a challenge, and glad that you took that dive. We have live stream going on with KE5NGM on YouTube. There's a North Central Texas Simplex net that's on Facebook group. Go over there and see what's happening, and everybody get together and talk about what radio you got and what you want to buy, what you want to sell, and everything that's happened to you, ham-related stuff, hopefully. And let's see, what we're going to do is we're going to start off, as I said, in Parker County, which is the norm, for us anyway. And then let's see, but before we start off with Parker County, the exception to this rule is, number one, we're going to start with the first-time check-ins or upgrades, newly licensed, and so on and so forth. And then we're going to get started with Parker County. One thing I want to mention is that even though we have kind of a pattern to how we want people to check in, if you got something going on and you just got to get in there, or maybe you missed the county when it was called, do not fear. We'd love to have you just jump in there and give us your call letters, regardless of what county or where you are. We just appreciate that you're here and participating in the net this evening. All right, so without any further ado, we're going to look for newly licensed, first-time check-ins or upgrades. Come now.
W5OCD, first time check-in, West Fort Worth.
All right, very good. W5 Oscar Charlie Delta. Appreciate you being there. What's the name?
Chris. Let's just add another one to the list.
That's mighty fine. We'll take all the Chris's and Johns and James that are out there, so appreciate you being there. Let's see, usually what happens, we try to get some information about your station, what kind of antenna you've got, what type of radio that you're running, and we put that into the net logger so that everybody can kind of, you know, compare and go ooh and ah about what somebody else has got maybe.
Roger, Roger. I'm running a Yaesu FT-991A stock, just sitting on a power supply with a X50A diamond antenna up on a 10-foot galvanized steel pipe, and we are at the highest point in Tarrant County, so I've got pretty good reach, I think, for such a short antenna overall.
Well, you've got a good signal on the Peaster. I'm not that far away from you, Chris, but yeah, the FT-991A, nice radio. X50 is a good antenna. It's a diamond, so it's a good antenna. 10 foot off of the ground, well, I guess if you're up on the highest peak, you don't really need a good tower, but it always helps to have highs. But we appreciate you being there this evening, and hopefully you'll come back and join us every Friday at this time. Anybody else first time check-in or newly licensed or upgrade, come now.
K1LSB.
Well, there's a familiar voice. That's the least significant bit, or byte, I guess, in your case. Let's see, Kilo 1, Lima Sierra Bravo. All right, and I know that I've talked to you. I think I've talked to you on 40 meters, but for some reason or another, my memory banks are not been refreshed lately.
Roger that. This is Mark in Arlington, K1LSB, and my rememberer doesn't work anymore either, so I can't say for a certainty that this is my first time on this Simplex net, but if you ask my rememberer, it's the first time, K1LSB.
Well, not a problem at all, Mark. I forget things from time to time, and most of the time I forget what time it is, so let me get some station information from you, if you don't mind.
Roger that. I'm on a ICOM ID 5100, I think it is, and I'm feeding half-inch Heliax, 36 feet, and another probably 30-something feet of LMR 400 to an 8-foot, one of those 8-foot dual bands. Diamond makes one, Comet makes one. I have the Jetstream JT-B2 up at 45 feet at the feed point, and I'm at one of the higher elevations in Arlington, not necessarily the highest, but pretty good elevation, K1LSB.
Okay, Mark, well, you got a great signal with that ICOM 5100. And let's see, you said, I think you said it was a dual band diamond, is that right?
No, my apology. No, I said it's identical to that 8-foot diamond, and Comet makes one, and they're all identical, electrically identical. I have the Jetstream equivalent. It's called a JT-B2.
Okay, JT-B2, Juliet Tango Bravo 2 for the net logging station. Appreciate you checking in this evening, Mark. Like I told Chris, we hope that you come back every Friday and join us and get to be part of this madness.
Thanks, sir. K1LSB, back to net.
All right, this is November 5 Fox Papa Delta looking
Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha.
or newly licensed operators to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo Tango 5, Papa India Oscar.
All right, I didn't hear anything, so we got that segment behind us. So we'll start off with Parker County. Please come slowly with your call letters phonetically. Give this old man a little bit of time to write down all this stuff that's going on.
Hold on 1 second, Wayne. I think I may have a couple of relays for you. KE5 NGM.
Kilo India 5, November X-ray Romeo.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet.
KI5 OVO, Chad.
Kilo 5, Delta Charlie.
Alpha India 5 Romeo.
All right, let me see if I can get these in here. We had a heck of a start there. I heard about 3 stations, all of them about the same signal strength, and I got bits and pieces of all the call letters and not any of all of one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I think I heard one station, it's Papa Mike Romeo, is that correct?
This is Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike Romeo.
All right, thank you, sir. I knew I heard that Papa Mike Romeo. Appreciate you being there. And I also heard, I thought it was Trey in there, KE5NGM. Was that you?
That was, Wayne. I think I had a couple of relays for you. If you want me to get them, we can, or we can do it after this.
Yeah, go ahead, pull them in while you're hot on the microphone there.
Yeah, I better back up a little bit. I was getting all excited. There were 2 stations that were over here that tried to check in that I don't think we called back. If you didn't hear your call back, come with it now. Well, Wayne, I think we missed them, and I didn't write them down the first time, so hopefully we get them in later. I'll turn it back over to you.
Relay.
They'll make sure I'm not doubling with anybody. I did hear the Kilo Charlie 6 Yankee India Romeo in there, so appreciate you checking in. Was there another station that got clobbered there at the very beginning?
Kilo India 5, Victor, Quebec, Golf.
Okay, well, there was either an audio issue or 2 different stations in there. Let's try it one more time. Let's see if we can get it squared away.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
Kilo India 5, Victor, Quebec, Golf.
Relay, Wayne.
Okay, hang on with the relay just for a second. Let's get these other calls in here, and then we'll pick up the relay station. Okay, so in that round, of course, we had Kilo Charlie 6 Yankee India Romeo, followed by Mr. Walt, Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo. And let's see, Kilo India 5 Victor Golf, Victor Quebec Golf. I think that's Phil over there next door to Mr. Mack. And Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Fox Tango, followed by, earlier, Kilo India 5 November X-Ray Romeo, and Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet. Good to finally put a face with the call letters there this last Saturday. And let's see, we've got Kilo India 5 Oscar Victor Oscar. What a surprise. My goodness. What got you over here, Chad?
Just one of those things tonight, Wayne. How are you doing over there in Peaster?
Easter is doing good this evening. It's fantastic to hear you. Glad that you're joining us this evening. Looks like we got some other folks in Springtown that's following up, so that's good. Y'all are making a dent. But let's see, after Chad, we had Kilo 5 Delta Charlie, Mr. Dwayne over yonder. It's always good to hear him, the CW King of Parker County. And then Alpha India 5 Romeo. Which one did I miss? Did I miss any in Parker County?
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Delta Charlie.
All right, there's another one in Weatherford, Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie. Good to hear you, Jeremy, and it's good meeting you and your famous XYL this last Saturday as well. We had a lot of fun over there in Springtown. It almost rained me out Friday night, but Saturday turned out to be pretty nice. We had a good ham fest over there. All right, so much for the chit-chat. Anybody else in Parker County that would like to get in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now. All right, do I have any other relays? Let's see, we had someone saying relay a while ago.
Yeah, you got him in there, Wayne. I heard you call him, give his call sign back. So, AR5XR, back to monitoring.
Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure having somebody watching over my shoulder. Do it anytime. Let's see. Now on the list, according to this list, it needs to be time for Jack County. We're going to start, and we're going to go counterclockwise from Jack County. Jack County, come now. Okay, well, that was an empty call, but maybe Stephen will check in a little bit later. All right, we're going to move over now. Let's see, the next county on the list is Young County. Young County check-ins, come now. All right, 3 good strong stations there. Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. It's good to see you and visit with you over in Springtown, Jerry. And Nathan, I missed you. I don't know if did you get over to Springtown? Boy, howdy, I know those home projects kind of pile up on you. Nathan, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Quebec Tango out there in Young County. Appreciate you being there this evening. We got David, who I had a chance to meet him and accidentally meet his brother twice up there in Ardmore. That's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. Welcome to the group this evening, Mr. David. How's everything in Young County for your antenna? Well, I imagine last Friday is pretty busy with all the rain that we had and all the storm activity, but appreciate you being there this evening. Anybody else in Young County for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Moving right along, I think there's someone sitting on pins and needles out in Haskell, so we're going to call on Haskell and Throgmorton. Haskell and Throgmorton, now's your turn. Go Texas. What a pleasure to hear you this evening, Michael. Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey. Appreciate you standing around or sitting around waiting for us to get over to your neck of the woods. Always a pleasure to have guys to check in from out on the west side of town. All right, let's see. We're going to call on one more county before we hand it over to our fearless leader. So that would be Palo Pinto County.
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-ray.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Zulu India Quebec.
Good copy on a couple of stations there. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-ray. Good evening to you, Donnie. Good to hear you loud and strong this evening. And we had Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec. And refresh my memory, because it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I've been doing this.
Yes, that would be Larry in Palapena County.
All right, Larry, good to hear you this evening. Yeah, I figure if I can hear your name often enough, maybe I can remember it. So let's see. Did I have that right? Was that Kilo Fox 5 or Kilo Echo 5?
Kilo Fox 5, Zulu, India, Quebec.
Okay, got you down. Kilo Fox 5, Zulu, India, Quebec. Okay. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta, net control for this region, and we're going to turn it over to Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa over in Eastland County to pick up the reins and see if they can't get anybody else to join us in tonight.
Okay, Wayne, sounding good down here as always. Did you call Stevens? I didn't catch it.
Did not call Stevens, no. I thought that I would let you have that, but if you want me to add it to my list, I'll do so.
Sir, that's fine. Nope, did great. I'll go ahead and catch it here. So I'll take it from N5 Fox Papa Delta. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Net control for the southwest of the net control center there. But what I'd like to call on is Eastland County check-ins. Eastland County check-ins.
Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform.
This is Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta.
There's two familiar voices. Alpha India 5, Bravo uniform. That is Cam there in Eastland, Texas, the city of. And then Whiskey 5, Juliet Delta. That would be Sean out there in Cisco. Hope y'all are doing well. Anybody else in Eastland County that would like to check in?
Lord Alpha 5, Bravo, November, Oscar.
Another familiar voice. Good evening, sir. Kilo Alpha 5, Bravo, November, Oscar. Just booming in as usual. Anybody else in Eastland County while I'm on a roll? Appreciate those check-ins, gentlemen. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, Mike in Eastland County, actually in Desdemona in the southeastern part of Eastland County. Let me call on my neighbor to the north here. Let me call on Stevens County. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta Fox Victor. You're always strong here, but tonight you are full scale. Anybody else in Stevens? What? It works. You are just full tilt boogie, so great to hear you as always. Are there any other Stevens County check-ins?
Kilowatt India.
Let's make a call out toward the west. Let's go close in, and then we'll keep going further out. So this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, the Friday night 8 o'clock net. Shackelford County or Callahan? Shackelford or Callahan counties? It's your turn. How about Taylor or Jones? Jones or Taylor counties? If you are copying net control, come now.
Welcome to the WZ5TX repeater.
The time is 8.
All right, let's go a little bit further here and call on Fisher or Nolan. Fisher or Nolan counties. Or call for Fisher County or Nolan County check-ins. Not hearing anything from that the western counties. Let me bring it back in here a little bit, and I'm going to call on Erath County next. Erath County.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel. Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Papa Sierra.
Relay, Mike.
November 5, Zulu Tango Whiskey.
Hey, go ahead, relay.
Now, there's a station trying to get in, Mike. Sorry to butt into your side of town, but we got a Kilo India something that's out there that's tried a couple of times. The Kilo India station that's calling. This is November 5, Fox Papa Delta. Well, he came in pretty strong, Mike, but I just didn't pick him up that last time. Maybe he'll try again.
Okay, no problem. Let me clear with N5 Fox Papa Delta. Let me call the ERAF County stations that I heard on the first go. That would be Kilo Golf 5, Hotel Tango Hotel, and Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Papa Sierra, and November 5, Zulu Tango Whiskey. All very strong signals. Any other ERAF County?
Kilo Bravo 5, Alpha Kilo Oscar.
Another familiar voice, Kilo Bravo 5, Alpha Kilo Oscar, all booming in from ERAF. Last call for ERAF County check-ins. Hey, nothing heard. Again, this is KF5, Victor Sierra Papa, Mike in Eastland County, working the counties out in this Eastland area, west of me and south of me, assisting net control from Parker. So let's call on Comanche County. Comanche County, it's your turn.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Yankee Mike Echo. Winston, always good to hear you. How's it going?
Well, I started back to working on the creek crossing, and hopefully maybe I can finish it.
I hope so. The weather's plenty good, so I don't want to hear any excuses, okay?
Now that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right. Well, good to hear you as always, and appreciate you checking in as well. Is there any other Comanche County stations listening that have not checked in? Let me move out to the west of Comanche and call on Brown County check-ins. Propagation's great tonight, all of you strong. Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra, Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Hotel, and Kilo Charlie 5, November Oscar X-Ray. Excellent signals tonight from all those stations. Anybody else in Brown County? Station was a little light. Can I get a relay? Is there a station in Brown County or a station in general trying to check in? Come again. T5AS, are you hearing anything that I'm missing? All right, I appreciate it. Thanks, y'all, for checking in. Great signals. Let's go over to Coleman County. How about Coleman County check-ins?
Good evening, Mike. KI5, TLG.
Now, propagation's good. You're full scale. Kilo India 5, Tango Lima Golf. Everything good down there? Did you survive all those northerly breezes?
Mike. I did. Barely. Cold weather, too. Yeah, propagation seems to be getting better. It wasn't that great early, but it seems to be getting a lot better now.
I would agree. It's definitely getting better. Thanks for always being there, Nick, from, it seems like, day one. That's KI5TLG. Anybody else in Coleman County that would like to check in?
QSB, Mike Case. Relay.
Go ahead, Bill.
Tomorrow evening at 8 p.m., there will be a net on the 2-meter repeater in Eastman 14535, which is also connected to Comanche on 146680. Net tomorrow night if someone would like to join us.
Okay. All right. I'll make a quick announcement. Eastland County's got a net 145-350 tomorrow. That's 8 o'clock, right, Bill?
Roger, roger.
Then there's the 146-680 out of Comanche County. So if y'all are so inclined, listen up and see if you can get in there. All right, KF5 VSP, net control for the Southwest region here for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let me call on Mills County, see if anybody's home.
Oh, I just barely turned the rig on. It's time to catch you, Mike. K5KV, get in.
Great minds, you know what they say. Yep, you're booming in. Glad you popped in. That's Kilo 5, Kilo Victor. Benny down there in Mills County. Always got a huge signal no matter where I live. Every time I move, it just gets better. Anybody else in Mills County? I'm going to let the Bosque County relay try to get Hamilton and Coryell. So let me call on San Saba County. Any stations out in San Saba that can hear net control tonight? San Saba or even Lampasas or perhaps McCullough. If you're in McCullough County, San Saba County, or Lampasas County, and you can hear me and would like to check in, call now. Are you hearing Gil by chance maybe out of San Saba?
Negative. I don't hear any responses to those calls. K5KV.
I appreciate it. Okay, well, I appreciate everybody's participation out here in under my watch here, so I'm going to turn it back to Parker County, N5FPD, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa.
Okay, thank you, Mike. KF5BSP, N5FPD back in Parker County, and I'm going to make a query here. There was a Kilo India station that tried a couple of times to check in. Let me see if I can get you pulled in. The Kilo India 5, or it may have been a Kilo India suffix, trying to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Give her a try now. Okay, maybe a little bit later. All right, let's see. On my list is Hood County check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor.
Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot.
Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor.
There's some good strong stations from down in Hood County. I've got Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Fox, Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. It was good to meet you again and visit with you at the Springtown Hamfest, Bill. I've got Kilo India 5 Uniform Delta Victor. Any other Hood County check-ins? And I'm going to make a call into Somerville County. Somerville County check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Okay, I heard a station in there, but it was really, really light. Can I get a relay before I pass this off to Wiley?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, earlier I copied November Oscar 5 Golf. That's going to be Philip in Minden, Louisiana.
All right, thank you there, Gary. Appreciate that. That was a relay from Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, and it was November Oscar 5 Golf, our DX station over there in Minden, Louisiana. As always, we appreciate those DX stations coming in. And maybe DX is outside of the country, but, you know, Louisiana is just almost outside of the country, outside of the state anyway, isn't it? All right, anybody else in Somerville or Hood County that we've missed?
Jack County, late checking.
Jack County, good to have you. Is this Stephen?
Yes, sir. Sorry, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Charlie Hotel, late check-in. Apologize for that discovery.
Apologies needed, Stephen. That Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Charlie Hotel up there in Jack County. I hollered at you earlier, but glad that you checked in, and good to have you here. All right, any other check-ins from either Hood or Somerville or any of the other other counties that we've already called it like to check in now? Go ahead.
N5 RMA.
Okay, got November 5 Romeo Mike India, is that correct?
Alpha, November 5 Romeo Mike Alpha. Just wanted to check in. I missed you on the Eastman County call. I had company, and I'm afraid when you pass it off, I won't be able to reach the next one. Thanks for letting me check in. N5 RMA.
No problem whatsoever. Glad that you were here and caught us in time and got checked in. That's November 5 Romeo Mike Alpha, as in return material authorization. That's a pretty cool call. All right, let's see. I think at this time what we're going to do is we're going to let our, I guess we would call that kind of the Mid-South territory net control station to take a chomp at this and see if they can't get some more stations in. Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, are you ready, Mr. Wiley?
Yes, I am. WC5WC. Okay, we're going to take Bosque County and Somerville counties first, just in case somebody in Somerville didn't hear Wayne. Bosque and Somerville. Well, nothing heard. How about Hill County stations?
This is Kilo Golf 7, Yankee.
I've got KG7YJX, NT5B. Anybody else? Okay, I switched over to the beam just to stretch it out a little bit farther to the east to see if anybody's in Freestone, Limestone, those counties in that area that like to check in. They can hear me. Nothing heard to the east. Let me point it down to the south. Okay, there's McLennan County. Anybody in McLennan County like to check in? Okay, beam is now pointed toward Coryell and Hamilton counties. Anyone like to check into the net from Coryell and Hamilton counties?
Kilo India 5, Kilo Uniform Echo.
Okay, I've got KI5 KUE, K5 MDY. Anybody else? All right, Wayne. N5 FPD, WC5WC. I've completed my list. Let me call them off to you. I have KG7YJX, NT5B, KI5KUE, K5MDY.
Okay, Wally, is that Kilo 5 Mike Victor Yankee or Mike David Yankee?
Mike David Yankee, that's Mish down in Coryell County.
Okay, fantastic. Didn't recognize it there, but I heard a V, so anyway, appreciate you taking care of that. And we're going to make a couple of other entries here into the log if Chris will help us out. I noticed we missed Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel. Wasn't in the log. I believe that's correct, Chris. You might want to check that out. It should have been up there right next to Echo Romeo Golf, line somewhere between 34 and 35. And then the other one that we need to add in there is the one that that Gary relayed in. That's November Oscar 5 Golf, NO5G in Minden, Louisiana. So there's two that we can add to the list that help our count out a little bit. All right, let's see. Wiley, we appreciate you doing your job down there, and we're going to turn it over to Trey over in Tarrant County and let him take care of doing the net control duties for the east side of town. Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, November 5 Fox Papa Delta.
Hey there, Wayne, and everybody else on the net this evening. This is Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. And I'm going to call on Tarrant County first, so come with your call now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel India.
Kilo India 5, Uniform Whiskey Kilo.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Victor Alpha.
All right, let's run that list real quick. Got Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee, Kilo Fox 5 Romeo Hotel India. That's Richard over there. Hope you're having a good Halloween this evening. Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey X-Ray. Then we've got N3 Delta Mike Echo, Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike. You send it mobile this evening, Chuck, so good signal into Southwest Fort Worth. And then AI5 OL, Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, right down the road. And then Kilo India 5 Romeo Victor Alpha. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo Papa 4, Yankee Yankee. Uniform Whiskey Kilo instead of X-ray. Over.
Kilo Echo 5, Bravo X-ray Yankee, mobile.
All right, first of all, we got the correction there. It's a Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. My X looked like a K. I'm sorry. I think we got that right now. And then Kilo Papa 4 Yankee Yankee. You doubled with somebody else. Try one more time.
Kilo Papa 4 Yankee Yankee.
Well, good deal. Glad to have you in the log this evening, and nice signal into Southwest Fort Worth. Let's see. Then I got Kilo Echo 5 Bravo X-Ray Yankee. And then who else did I miss? I think there was one more in there. Then maybe we got him in there. Okay, I'm going to move it on over to Dallas County, see who we got over there. Dallas County, come with your call now.
November Charlie 5 Papa Doug in Dallas.
Thank you there, Doug. November Charlie 5 Papa, we got you in the log. And any other Dallas County stations? Then let's try for Collin, Hunt, Rockwall, Kaufman, Van Zant. If we've got any of those counties online this evening, come with your call now.
KB5 JOE having to do a little early check-in over in Johnson County.
No problem there. Sometimes you got other things going on, especially on Halloween. We will get you in the log. That is Kilo Charlie 5, Juliet Oscar Echo. I got the KC right, correct?
KB, isn't it?
I think it is. I am so sorry. We'll get that fixed here in just a second. Thank you, Gary. In fact, Gary, while I've got you, I didn't hear any of the other stations. If you don't mind giving a shout out to parts to the south and east, that would be great.
Kilo Golf 5 Alpha X-Ray Zulu.
Okay, I heard Kilo Golf 5 X-Ray Zulu, and I heard Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta. This is Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee assisting North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for check-ins anywhere out south, east, or northeast of the Metroplex.
Whiskey 5 Foxtrot.
Whiskey 5 Foxtrot Hotel Byron down in Crockett. Wonderful signal into Waxahachie.
Thank you. Same here. You're about 30 up.
I'll need some help with that one. Anybody copy that signal? Okay, station, try it again. I'm going to put some headphones on and see if I can't pull you out. Who was that station breaking squelch? All right, Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee Waxahachie. Looking for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Anywhere south, southeast, northeast of the Metroplex.
Kilo Golf 5 Alpha X-Ray Zulu.
Okay, Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu. Okay, go with your relay. I thought we already had him in the log Delta, Quebec. Any other stations out south, southeast, east, northeast of the Metroplex? Kilo Bravo 5 Uniform Zulu Delta. Anybody else before we move on? Out south, southeast, east, northeast of the Metroplex. Okay, Trey, I think that's all I can do.
All right, Gary, you want to read me back that list real quick, if you don't mind?
Okay, I've got, there was, of course, let's see, you got those two, NC5P, you got that, and Kilo Bravo 5 JOE, you got that. I wrote it down, but I think you got it. Kilo Golf 5 X-Ray Zulu, Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta, W5 Foxtrot Hotel, that was Byron down in Crockett, Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu, Kilo India 5 Delta Quebec, and Kilo Bravo 5 Uniform Zulu Delta. And KJ5JFU. That's Steven over about a mile from me.
I got a possible correction in 3DME.
You got a correction, whoever that is?
Go ahead, DME.
Yeah, I'm looking at item 50 on the lit logger. I think that should be Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo.
That is correct, yeah. Line 50, Jacob, should be Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. My X, or my K looked like an X, but that is definitely Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Thank you, Dave. We appreciate it. And Gary, I think we got everybody in the list. Kilo Golf 5 X-Ray Zulu. We got KB Kilo Bravo Zulu Delta, Whiskey 5 Fox Hotel, and then I think we got everything else right here. Hold on 1 second here.
Okay, we still got Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Foxtrot Uniform. That's Steven about a mile from me, and also me. Net controller did not get me in K5WXY Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee.
You know what, Gary? I don't think I actually called on Ellis County, so who knows? I've kind of been a little more wheels off than normal this evening, so I think we got that situated. But one more time, is this Kilo Bravo Zulu Delta? That can't be. It's got to have a number in there, doesn't it?
I got a Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta written on my list.
That's it. Missing the 5 in there. Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta. And then I think everything else checks out. We should be good. Thank you, Gary, and we appreciate the work there. And then, let's see, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Wayne, KE5NGM, back to net control. Actually, before I do that, I need to call Johnson County. I don't think we've called Johnson County yet. Come with your call now.
We get Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Foxtrot Uniform.
Kilo Charlie 5 Lima Victor Sierra.
Yeah, I was wondering if you forgot about us down here, Trey. Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo.
Kilo Juliet 5 Foxtrot Lima Tango.
All right, picked up Kilo Charlie 5 Lima Victor Sierra. and then Alpha India 5 X-Ray Romeo, and Kilo Juliet 5 Fox Lima Tango. We got you in the log. Jacob, do you need any fills or anything from Gary before we turn it back over to Wayne?
Got a relay for you. That's Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Kilo Bravo.
All right, Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Kilo Bravo, I think is what you said. We'll get them in the log, and that sounds good to me.
Hold on.
Thank you very much, Trey. AR5XR.
Golf 5 X-Ray Zulu. Am I blind? And I'm also not seeing Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta on the log. Maybe I'm blind. Whiskey Charlie Tango, who was that? All right. All right, Trey, hold on to your hat. November 5, Whiskey Charlie Tango. That's Brian down in Brenham. Thanks, Brian. You got a good signal into Waxahachie tonight.
Relay.
What's the relay?
I have a relay for Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta.
Okay, Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta.
Affirmative.
Okay, in net control, we're still missing whiskey. I'm sorry, November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango. That's going to be Brian down in Brenham in Washington County.
That's great, Gary. We've been trying to get him in for weeks, it seems like, so that's perfect. I'm glad conditions cooperated. That's November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango. Brian down there, way down in Brenham. So, and then we also got Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Delta. And then I think we need to get in there, Jacob, Kilo Juliet 5 Juliet Fox Uniform. We need to get him in the log too. And then I think, did we have Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta? Do we have him in there? Yes, we do. No, that's different. That's a Zulu Delta, Kilo Bravo 5 Uniform Zulu Delta. But I think this was just Zulu Delta. Could be the same one.
No, they're not. They're different.
Oh, they're different. All right, take that back. So, all right, I think we're good to go. I think we got everything lined up there. Thank you, Gary, and thanks for the relay to the other station that was out there with the relay. And Brian, thank you if I'm making it down there for sticking with us all this time. Certainly try it again next week. KE5NGM, this is handing it back over to net control to Wayne, Fox Papa Delta out of Peaster.
Still not seeing Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Delta.
Okay, did we have another station in there? I couldn't copy. Okay, Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike, November 5 Fox Papa Delta. Thanks, Trey, and thanks to Gary down there as well for all gathering up all the check-ins down in that part of the country. It's a little difficult for me to hear this evening. Of course, my east side is not very good. So let's see. What we're going to do at this point is we're going to turn it loose to our Wise County net control station up there. Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango. If you would help us out, we'd appreciate it there, Top. N5 FPD.
All right, thanks, Wayne. This is Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for Wise County check-ins. Please come now.
November 5, November Alpha. Top, will you take me from Dallas County? Whiskey 5 Mike Golf Mike.
All right, I got 3 there, and you kind of tripled, but let me see if I got them right. November 5, November Alpha, QSL.
Affirmative.
And Kilo India 5, Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. That was Gary and Albert. And then Whiskey 5 Mike Golf Mike in Dallas, QSL. All right, any other check-ins, Wise County? All right, how about west of Wise County? Any counties west, Jack Young, Throckmorton, Baylor, Archer, Wichita, Wilbarger. If you're west of Wise County, you'd like to check in, please come now. How about north of Wise County? Oklahoma, Clay, Montague, Cook, Grayson. Any county north, please come now. All right, let's switch to east. How about Denton County check-ins?
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel, David near Argyle. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray, Sanger.
All right, Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel near Argyle. Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu, Krugerville. And Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray, and I forgot the city there. All regular check-ins from Denton County. Thanks, gentlemen, for checking in tonight. Good signals for everybody. Anybody else in Denton County? Anybody like to volunteer for making a net call from Denton County?
Coleman's pretty far north. Come on, Coleman, pick it up. I'll take a shot at it, Top.
Thanks, David.
Okay, this is Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel assisting net control on the North Central Texas Simplex net. Anyone anywhere within the sound of my voice that has not already checked in, anyone anywhere within the sound of my voice that has not already checked in, come with your call sign phonetically and first name, please. Come now.
KJ5JQD.
KJ5JQD. Did you copy that one, Top?
Good copy.
Any other stations? Any other stations? Come now. Okay, I'm not hearing much over here, Top. You must have got all of them but that last one. K5DTH back to KI5LET.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it, David. And we picked up, Wayne, we picked up Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Quebec Delta from our Denton County relay. KI5LET, back to net.
All right, thank you, Top and David. Appreciate you helping us out and gathering the folks up from the north side of town. And let's see, I think what I'm going to do before we go into the next segment, I'm going to look for any stations that have not checked in yet to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net and would like to do so now. Is your opportunity.
Azel, KC5SLQ.
Hello, Mr. Azel, Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Lima, Quebec. Appreciate you being there, Daryl. Anybody else for late check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Okay, nothing heard, so it brings us to the next segment of the net, and that is if you would like to make a call to anybody that you heard this evening, and like to get on the list to do so, or make it maybe a signal report check from around the country, let me have your call. I'll put you on the list, and we'll let you get after it. We're looking for people that would like to make a call to anybody that they've heard or a general signal report type call. Let me have your call letters and we'll put you on the list. All right, nothing heard, so I guess that pretty much closes out the net for the evening, but I will make one more final last call for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If anybody has not checked in and would like to do so, let me have your call now and we'll get you logged in. All right, do I have any relays? All right, no relays, nothing heard. That means we're at the end of the line. Thank you, everybody, for checking in. If it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't have a net. And thanks to all the people that help around all the stations in from all across the different counties. Cover a lot of territory in the net, and it's a lot of fun, you know, participating and being a part of it. And it's all possible because of y'all coming in here and checking in and joining in with the fun. So we'll look forward to seeing you on, let's see, next Friday. It just so happens it's 8 o'clock next Friday. But remember, unless the politicians change it, it looks like that the clocks are going to roll back here in, let's see, tomorrow night. So don't forget about that. We'll look forward to seeing you next Friday at the same time, same station. And if you have a notion, you can either join us on the vertical sideband net, which happens on Tuesday evening at 5 o'clock on 144.190. Love for you to participate on that net. We also have an 8 o'clock Thursday, same frequency, same time, but it's just a general rag chew vertical sideband. So if you got a sideband transceiver, feel free to join in and participate in the havoc that goes on during those two events. Thanks all, everybody. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you next go-around. November 5, Fox Papa Delta, Peaster, Texas, closing out the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. 7-3s, everybody.
N5 FPD, this is AJ0PA.
What's happening, Chris? You did a good job.
Man, I don't feel like it. I feel like I missed a lot in Brown and that surrounding area and Tarrant and south of Tarrant.
Yeah, it's pretty tough, and I always appreciate the guys that run that logger because I think they have the most difficult part of the job. You know, it's easy for us to make calls and get call letters in, and because we can hear those stations, we pass it off to the relays. But the guy that's really in the hot box is the guy that's doing the net logger. And you know, I looked up at the radio right at the last part this evening, and I realized that I forgot to activate the 145.310 simulcast. Do you have capabilities of receiving more than one frequency?
I do, but I was on the talk repeater, but it was really choppy, and I couldn't hear half of what was being said, so that's why I kept missing everything. AJ0PA.
Yeah, understood. And so you can blame me for that foul up because I normally check that, and I guess I just completely forgot about it until almost at the end of the net. I thought, well, it's too late to do anything now, but that would help, especially, I think Springtown, that repeater is probably more reliable than Chalk Mountain, but Chalk Mountain does pick up stations that we don't hear on the 145.310, so yeah, it's always difficult, and sometimes the guys help out by doing the AIM on net logger.
And Chris, KE5NGM here. I am so sorry. I thought Jacob was running net logger. I forgot that it was going to be you, so I apologize for that. And Jacob, if you're listening, I'm sorry about that as well. Going, oh, well, make sure that it checks out if you need it. He thought I was nuts. So, yeah, like I said earlier, more wheels off than normal for me tonight.
Trey, did you hear Brian when he checked in Brenham?
All snowballed. You know, the one repeater wasn't echoing, and then the other Chalk Mountain was just so choppy all night. I couldn't. Yeah, it wasn't your fault, and that was the first time I've ever done this. So, AJ0PA.
Yeah, you know, there's not many people gullible enough to take on that responsibility, Chris, so my hat's off to you.
Well, I do a lot of POTUS. I thought this would be easy, but I was mistaken. AJ0PA.
Hey, there's nothing like getting your feet wet.
All right, well, thanks everyone, and I will try to close this down, and I think I've updated everything top. I might need some help. I think I have to upload it or something, AJ0PA.
One thing that's line 61 there, Chris, is Kilo India 5 Delta Quebec. That was the station I heard a couple of times trying to check in. He's up in, I think he's in Sherman.
Yeah, and I missed one on line 50. It was a Kilo India 5, and I don't know if that was at Delta Quebec or not.
I'm sorry, I can't help you out. I think that was whenever Trey was calling it.
Yeah, it was. AJ0PA.
W5OCD.
Go ahead, OCD.
Yes, sir. The Kilo India 5 Delta Quebec. I couldn't tell if anybody was hearing it, but I did hear that call sign multiple times through the static. So if y'all didn't catch him, he did call in.
Yeah, he for sure was in there, and Chris had it logged. The other Chris had it logged in there correctly, but it had an asterisk at the end, and so it doesn't show the station remarks and where he's located. So he has been logged in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no sweat. Just want to make sure you guys caught it. W5OCD, clear and monitoring.
Yeah, I had caught him back on line 40, and then somebody called the call sign again. That's why there's an asterisk on the later line. AJ0PA.
Hey, Chris, KI5LET.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, I logged out I closed NetLogger because I got to start another net, but so just before when you're all finished with it, close it. Otherwise, they'll send me an email because I created it and say, "Oh, you forgot to close the net. You take up room on our server." Yeah.
It should be closed now. AJ0PA.
All right, good deal. We're all good. All right, you did a great job, by the way. No problems at all. And yeah, Chalk Mountain's kind of up and down. I can't ever hear it. So probably should have reminded the net control guys to repeat all the call signs for you so you can get the ones. But we should have done that. But anyway, other than that, great job. It's crazy. It's a crazy net, and it's a lot of fun. But you were doing great. I was cheering you on over here. KI5LET. I got to go to the 220 net.
All right, thank you. Speak to you later. AJ0PA, clear and monitor.
Hey, KE5NGM, K5WXY. Hey, Trey, did you hear Brian from Brenham when he checked in? Okay, I guess Trey's asleep at the wheel. KC580M, K5WXY. Yeah, we're going to probably have to go to the repeater down there in Hillsboro. You're pretty weak. Where you at? Okay, you are in Hillsboro. Okay. Well, that explains it. But I do have a copy on you still. Yeah, normally I can't hear you past Carl's Corner.